Hi, yeah. As many of you know, I'm a waitress. I work in a restaurant, but I have not been working lately. I've been laid off. And today I thought I would do something a little bit different. I usually don't cook in my living room, but I wanted to surprise my mother because it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. And this can be a little bit loud, so. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to teach you how to make fried green tomatoes vegan style in an air fryer. Now, what better way to show your mother that you love her than to introduce her to veganism, because nothing else makes you live as long. I mean, it's the best way to live. Yeah, it really is. Even though I work in a diner and we sell burgers and, you know, what kind of country girl doesn't like a bacon cheeseburger? You know, I used to love those. But anyway, the first thing you're going to do is wash your hands really, really good. Now, I already done that, and I washed these tomatoes. I got these out of my garden, grew them myself. And what you're going to do is you're just going to cut them up into 1/4-inch slices. Now, I don't have any kids of my own, but the students that go to the college, that come to the diner, they all call me mother. Every Mother's Day, I get at least 2 dozen pre-rolled marijuana cigarettes and at least half a dozen Starbucks coffee gift cards with a couple dollars or 50 cents on each one of them. So, okay, so I've already cut these up. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to reach over here, excuse me. I'm going to put some, this isn't Lawry's, but it's basically the same thing, some Lawry season salt on each one. Now, I'm not going to do every single one because I know you ain't got all the time in the world. All right, and so after I did that, now, I have this plate here. What I've done is, I've taken this coconut flour, and usually this is traditionally made with regular old flour, but this is gluten-free coconut flour. And what you're going to do is, you're just going to put the tomato in there and cover it up with the flour. And my students, my customers, I call them my kids, you know, and I've helped them over the years with their schoolwork, with their boyfriend problems, with their girlfriend problems. I've helped them write their essays for the school. I help them write the thesis to get into doctorate school. You know, I help them study the foreign languages. You know, I can still say the Pledge of Allegiance in Spanish. Yo prometo lealtad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y para la República por lo que representa una nación debajo de Dios con libertad y justicia para todos. The last part, well, it's the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty. You know what it is. The Pledge of Allegiance. Justice for all, yeah. Okay, so on this plate, what I have done is, I've sprinkled some of this corn flour in here. What you want to do is put quite a bit of corn flour. We can put a little bit more. Corn flour, cornmeal's all the same thing. About a teaspoon of garlic powder. And some Quaker oats. Not too many of them, just about equal parts. But before we do this, now traditionally this is made with an egg wash with buttermilk and eggs. Now if you're vegetarian, you can use honey, like a honey water mixture, like half and half. But since we're doing a vegan style, I'm going to use this machine. This is why I'm in the living room, y'all, because these things are so loud. And look at this, y'all. Look how little this cord is. It's like, why did they design it that way? Anyway, I had to get this extension cord. So what I'm going to do instead of an egg wash is I'm just going to take a small handful of these Glenda, the Good Witch, it says it on the back, the Glenda, the Good Witch, raw cashews, and about a 1/4 cup of water. And you got to make sure this is lined up. I took this back to the store the first time I tried to use it because I thought it was broken. I was like, y'all sold me a broken one. See, I still can't even figure out how to do it. Okay, so this little thing, you have to slide it in here. I should have been prepared. I am so sorry. Let me let you see this. See this thing right there? That has to slide into this groove, otherwise it won't work. Now hold your ears. This is going to be really loud now. I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of oats. Now this is what gives it the stickiness, like eggs, and maybe a couple more cashews, because that's kind of thin. You gotta be really careful because this blade in here is really sharp. It's really sharp. Now what we're gonna do now is we're gonna dump that onto another plate like this, see? And then these ones that we put the flour on, you wanna shake the extra flour off. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna dip it into this cashew and water and oat mixture. Make sure it's really covered. And then I'm going to put it into the cornmeal and oats and cover it up really good. All right, now I'm going to finish these up. I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to finish these up, and then I'll take you into the kitchen where the air fryer is. And I forgot to tell you, you need to preheat that to 400 degrees. And you just make sure that that's good and coated. You see that? Doesn't that look good? I could eat it right now. All right. I'll be right back. I almost forgot to mention, y'all, when I was working at the cafe, these air fryers, the first time I ever heard about them, they come on an infomercial in the middle of the night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. We wasn't allowed to change the TV. But they went on and on about how wonderful they were. But what they don't tell you is that you have to use oil on some things. When I first got it, I was reading the book, I was like, what? You have to put oil on it. They want you to use a brush, but I don't have one of them brushes. So what I did is you can go to Walmart and get one of these spray bottles, and I put olive oil and water, half and half. If you just put olive oil, it'll just come out in a straight stream. And so what you're going to do is just mist it like this with the oil. And then you also have to mist this thing. This is the thing that goes inside. You got to put oil on that. So we're just going to put these on here. I'm going to turn it back on. It's already heated up. I just turned it off because you can see how loud it is. I want you to be able to hear. Now you gotta be real careful because this is gonna be 400 degrees, y'all. And try to do it quick because the heat will come out real fast. And we're just gonna set this for 12 minutes. And I'm gonna go clean up the living room and I'll be back. All right. So after the 12 minutes was up, what I did was I opened up the air fryer, turned over each tomato and sprayed them again with the oil, put them back in for 5 more minutes, and then they were done. And I do hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to make fried green tomatoes in an air fryer. You should get one. It's really worth it. And I hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day. Let me let you look at these. I wished I could share one with every single one of you. They're delicious. All right, God bless you and take care.